to another 12 days of Christmas. Today I have a video that was requested when I did it for Thanksgiving, so I figured I'd do it for Christmas as well. It is my picks of palettes, drugstore palettes, obviously ones you can get at the drugstore and not online, that you can use for the Christmas holiday season, New Year's. And I honestly can tell you that the ones that I picked out were ones that I kept debating on what to use for yesterday's tutorial. So I kept picking, I didn't know which one to pick, I didn't know which one to grab, so I kept them all here so that way I can show you genuinely which ones I would have chosen if I could do my makeup over and over and over. So I have quite a few of them for you. There are brands that have multiple palette shades, so you can just pick or choose which one you prefer instead of buying all three of them or all two of them or whatever it is, the ones that you would use the most. So if you're curious to see which ones I am talking about, just stay tuned. Now I do apologize, I never wear black and it kind of makes me feel like I look washed, but I swear to you, my face matches my neck. It's just right now with all the bright lights, it looks like I don't. So my apologies for it. So first and foremost, I do have this one. It's an oldie buddy goodie. Some of these you do have to pull out matte shades for because they're all shimmery, but that's just how most of the drugstore ones are. The first one that I have is Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. This one I really do think it's beautiful for the Christmas season because you have greens, and then for New Year's if you just want to do a simple one, or either or, it doesn't matter. But these are pigmented, they're beautiful, they last on the eyes as long as you wear a primer. And I will say that I find that drugstore eyeshadows don't last on me past 6 to 8 hours. They always crease on me no matter what I do. It's just the way that they are. Higher end eyeshadows last a lot longer on me. I have very oily lids, but I do deal with it. I do use bases with these and that helps. Primers helps as well. And this one in particular is beautiful. It blends really nicely. I've done tutorials when I first started my channel with this one. One of the first ones I did purchase, and I really do enjoy this one. Next up I have are the Covergirl True Naked palettes. I have the nudes and the goldens. Now if you prefer to use the mauve ones, they do have the roses one, but I particularly would choose one of these two. This one because it has golds in it and more bronzy colors, and I find that that's more of a Christmassy kind of thing. And then this one because it's more neutral, but it has those shimmery shades in there for New Year's, or if you want to do something simple for the Christmas season. These are beautiful. You saw me use these in the tutorial yesterday. They blend really nice. You do get matte shades in here. You do get shimmery shades. You do get fallout with all of these eyeshadow palettes, but it's the luck of the draw. Put a base on these. These are beautiful, stunning. I really am happy with these in particular, and these blew me away this year, and I would use these if I were to do a drugstore look for the holidays. Next up I have are the Wet n Wild All Naturel. It's the Bare Necessities and the Nude Awakening ones. Here you have more rosy tones if you prefer that, or you got your typical like naked, Urban Decay naked kind of palette with your golds, your shimmery shades, some matte shades, and some deeper outer V shades. These are, I feel like the Nude Awakening is a little bit more pigmented than the Bare Necessities, but again, if you use a base, use a primer, these will work really well. You just have to work with these a little bit more, but I still would recommend them, especially if you're on a budget. These do last. They blend really nice. Just use the steps that I've mentioned in the past, and these will turn out so nice on your eyes. So these are another one that I would recommend if you're on a budget and want a drugstore look. Next up is, of course, one of my favorites. It's the Milani eyeshadow palettes. This one is just the Bare Necessities. This is more of the neutral one. I chose this one because it has more of the gold in there, and it has more neutral bases instead of an orange or smoky. They do have smoky, they have a colorful one, they have a purple one. You can pick and choose, but this is the one that I would choose if I were to use this during the holiday season. I can do that pop of gold in the inner corner, or I even have the choice of this one that's more of a sheen instead of more of a glitter. You do get a matte in here. These two are matte, so you do get transition shades in this one in particular, so this may be a one-stop shop for you. Again, they have 5 other ones, so you can pick and choose whichever one you want. But this one, this line in general, I absolutely love, and I would highly recommend it if you're on a budget. Next up are these Wet n Wild ones. I know that they've reformulated this one because it doesn't say Fergie on them anymore. But these are the Studio Eyeshadow palettes. I have the one that's more of the gold, and then I have the one that's more of the deeper plum purples. You can pick whatever you feel like using for Christmas, for New Year's, for Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. You don't have to go with gold or red lip or whatever. But these are the ones that I chose. These are really, really nice. I did use this one in the tutorial yesterday as well. Transition, you get mattes. You don't get too many mattes, but you do get transitions. You get shimmery shades. The same thing with this one right here. These are great drugstore palettes, and I really like these. So these are another one that I would choose for whichever look you want to use. These are great. This is one that I know I don't hear many people talk about, and you do have to pull matte shades with it. This is from the Pixi line, and these are their Mesmerizing Mineral Palettes. These, they have about 6 of them. I own about 3. This one in particular is called Rich Gold, and it is so beautiful. These are soft and buttery. They're a little bit more expensive than the ones I've shown you, but the quality is even better. They're softer, they're buttery. I don't feel like I have too much fallout with these. The only downside is I do have to pull mattes in because none of them have mattes in any of them. And it is a bit more expensive for just 6 eyeshadows, but the quality is there. If you're interested in something like this, it is smaller, more compact. You can just pick 1 or 2 matte shades and then use these for the rest. None of these you will find that have glitter flexes. None of them you'll find that you have obnoxious shimmer. These are more of like a satin finish, more of a sheen. If you wet them or put a base, you may get more of a vibrant look. But these are great, and I don't hear many people talk about these. You can get only these at Target, so if you do have a Target near you, check these out. I know my local Target doesn't have them. I have to travel to get these, but they're really, really nice. And the last one that you can only find at CVS's is this particular palette. There is a neutral one, and then there's a smoky one, but I prefer this one for the holiday season, and it's the Makeup Academy Metallic Eyes. This one's so pretty. I love the colors in here. They are very nice, very vibrant. You get a nice pop of color. Again, you're gonna have to pull mattes to use this palette, but the outcome would be beautiful. Use a base and you'll get even more of a color payout with these. They're really, really nice, soft and buttery. You get different options if you prefer to do more of the green, more of the red, you want to do plum, smoky look, a blue, whatever it is that you want, you get it in here. And these are not talked about as much, and I don't know why, because they're actually not bad. They're really not bad. They're better than other quads or duos from the drugstore. I'd rather pay the money for this and know that I get quite a few good eyeshadows versus spending the money on a few of the cheaper ones and it's not going to do what I want it to do. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will list all of the palettes down in the description box. So if you are interested, again, you can walk to your local drugstore, Target or Walmart, and purchase all these palettes. As far as my understanding, none of these are only online only. I picked those in particular, so just in case if you do travel and you forget your palette, there you go. You can get some palettes. And these are bigger palettes than the ones that I showed during Thanksgiving. I feel like these have more of a variety, more of options as far as mattes, shimmers, and satin finishes. So you have a lot of things to pick out. So if you are new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. Thank you guys again for all of your support. I will catch you guys tomorrow with my final 12 days of Christmas. Thank you guys so much for joining me this whole entire 12 days. It's been fun. So anyway, don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear.